carry-ons here, our backpacks, just stuff that I'm going to be using tomorrow, or actually Tuesday, just to get ready, and yeah, and the baby stroller. So we got everything ready. And like I said, I have like the set of clothes and stuff that I'm gonna wear here, and a change of clothes, and just stuff that we're not gonna take with us. So kind of felt like I had to pack double in a way, but not really. But anyways, so just thankful we made it here, Lord. Thankfully, thank you, Jesus. And now we're just gonna enjoy ourselves. Like I said, relax it out until we have to go, and probably just Uber some food tomorrow, and just be chill about it all. All right.
Welcome back to my channel. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. We are now on our last day on U.S. soil in the beautiful Sunshine State, in the beautiful city of Miami, Florida. As we enjoy our last day, we had to have our last meal. So as the family was getting packed up and getting ready, what is a better way to enjoy some good food before we head out on a long flight than to have some delicious Cuban food? I'm on the hunt for a Cubano and a Cuban burger and pastelitos.
All right, you guys, this is a real Cubano, okay? That's what a Cubano looks like for me. Sorry, my Tampians, however you want to say it, my people from Tampa, but Miami, to me,
makes the best Cuban sandwich in the entire state of Florida. And in my opinion, there is no argument. I've had plenty of these sandwiches since I relocated to Florida. And the Miami Cuban versus the Tampa Cuban, to me, Miami is the best and there's no match. Also, the Cuban burger. This was actually the first time I had the Cuban burger. Absolutely delicious. I give both of these a 9 out of 10. And now time for some pastelitos.
Here we go. Here we go.
we got
Hello.
some real Cuban down here.
Jordan being entertained with the chair and his cartoon.
All right, so I wanted to give you guys a little context and a little backstory to actually why we're leaving and where we're going. Okay, so this video, if you guys go on my channel, was shot back in 2021. Okay, this was May 2021. We drove to Los Angeles, California, where my sister was living at the time, and we visited her and my parents because this was the last weekend that they were going to be in the United States of America. My parents decided to sell everything. They sold their house back in Las Vegas. My sister resigned from her job and sold everything as well. And they were all relocating to Puglia, Italy, which is in the southeastern region, to Lecce. All right, so my parents retired, and on this video, I featured them revealing that, and that's why we were there visiting, because it will be the last time we would see them for a few years. All right, so my parents are getting up there in age. They wanted to get out of the United States, and they have always traveled throughout Europe and around the world, my sister as well. And this was the last time we were going to see them. I didn't have my youngest son at the time. So in this vlog, I revealed that I will visit them in the future and share these videos with you guys. So the time has come, and this is a flashback.
In Los
We're
Angeles,
in Los Angeles at Faith House.
and y'all getting ready to go to Italy?
Yeah.
When?
May 28th.
May 28th to where in Italy?
Lecce.
Lecce, Italy?
Yeah.
Off the Amalfi Coast?
We're gonna go travel all over Europe.
Uh-oh. There they go. They about to hit it. That's from Grandma Anita. Grandpa Ben.
Oh yeah. Good to history. God get baptized in the
River Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, the motherland.
I didn't know if you wanted any wine glasses or anything.
Jerusalem.
I had the whole.
Israel. Mount.
This moment was quite surreal because reality checked in that my sister, mom, and dad would be moving to Europe for good. My sister would end up going to study abroad in Lecce and learn the the Italian language, and she would get married and find a husband in Italy, Lecce, the Puglia region. My parents would then find a house that they can call their forever retirement home that is stone's throw away from the Adriatic Sea in Lecce as well. All right, so we would not see them for a few years after that, but this was the best move for them at the time and an experience they were excited for and ready for. All right, so they would go on to travel all throughout Europe. My brother, my mom, my dad, my sister, they are travelers, world travelers, especially my younger brother. My younger brother has visited them plenty of times. It's just me. Had 3 kids bursting out and was just moved into a new house as well. So we didn't get the chance to go visit. I ended up missing my sister's wedding, but my family, my brother, my sister, my mom, dad, all got to visit. Me and my older brother still have not visited as of yet until now. All right, so they had a blast. They are enjoying life, and we can't wait to share it with them. So they ended up coming back in 2023. This was the first time me seeing my family. They came to Arizona while our house was on the market because we had decided that we were going to be moving to Florida at the time. This was in the summer of 2023, just last year. All right, so we met my sister's husband at the time, Ricardo. You guys can watch that video as well on my YouTube channel called My Family Came to Visit Us here in Arizona. You can watch the other video when my parents and my sister left called Visiting Family in Los Angeles. Just search on the homepage on my YouTube channel. So this was the first time they also got to meet my son, who was born last year as well. He was about 4 or 5 months at the time. It's my little son, Jordan. So my brother came to visit, my younger brother. I got to meet my brother-in-law, Ricky, which his name's Ricardo, but we call him Uncle Ricky. All right, and we had a blast in Arizona. All right, so they have been living their best life. They've been sharing photos and videos with us and letting us know how beautiful Europe was and how beautiful all of the countries are in the European Union and that we had to visit. My younger brother has been traveling for years. He used to live in Thailand. He travels through Vietnam, through China and Dubai, Australia, the Caribbean, South America, Colombia, so many countries that I can't even count. My sister as well, my mom, my dad, they've been to Greece, they've been to Belgium, Paris, France, all over the entire country of Italy. So it was nice. This is our house here. They came to visit us. Previous video you saw there as well, we were at their Airbnb, but this is my house here, was on the market at the time. So the time has come. I'm here in Miami now. We have our bags packed and we are ready to go on our journey as we hit Italy, and we're going to tour as much as we can. But our first stop will be in Lisbon, Portugal. All right, so let's head to Miami Airport. Wait, this is Avianca. Hold on this side.
Alright guys, so we're finally at the airport and we are here. We are right now exchanging the dollars for euros. And we are in the international airport side.
All right, so we had to go to the exchange because we needed to exchange our dollars for euros as we were entering the European Union for the very first time. And we prepared for this, doing our research and knowing what we needed before we arrived to Europe. The European Union is a supranational political and economic union of 27 member states that are located primarily in Europe. As you see the map of Europe, these are all the countries that are part of the union. And we are visiting two countries on our trip, and that is Portugal and Italy. So as we get ready to embark on our journey, we had to do a little research and come prepared. So with that being said, first things first, as I went to the airport, was exchange my American dollars for euros. All right. And as you can see today in June 2024, $1 American dollar is worth 93 cents in euros. So I knew I would be losing money when I spent money in Europe, right? The euro is stronger than the dollar. So I'm losing 7 cents on the dollar. And when I left in Europe, this trip, these videos are from April 2024. It was about 85 cents. Okay. All right. So for every dollar to euros, it was about 85 cents. So I was losing almost 15 cents on the dollar. First things first, I'm going to use credit cards. I had to get an eSIM, okay, for my phone. In these countries, you can't use your landline, and I had to pay all my bills, right? Because I would need a VPN to use the internet when I'm in this country because I'm going to be gone for a while. All right, so we are going to be flying TAP Air Portugal. All right, this is a Portuguese airline because we are going to head on a 8-hour and 55-minute flight from Miami to Lisbon. And then we have a 3-hour layover. And from there, as we hang out at the Humberto Delgado Airport, we will then fly from Lisbon to Rome, Italy, Roma. And then from there, we will then fly from Rome to Brindisi, Italy, where my dad will pick us up and we will head to their house in Lecce.
What do I press? Do it. There's recording. What do I press, Dada?
O avião tem 8 saídas de emergência, todas devidamente assinaladas. 4 portas.
Sleeping like a baby. Flying TAP Air Portugal was quite the experience. Lots of legroom. Me and my family had the middle rows, which consists of 4 seats. My wife had baby on lap. The baby was free. We started out with dinner with wine. Kids had orange juice. And my wife and the kids also had a pasta chicken with a side salad. They gave some cheesecake as well and a dinner roll. I had the beef, potatoes, roasted potatoes, veggies, side salad, and also the cheesecake. I will give you guys my full review on all the airlines we were able to fly on, transportation, towards the end of our trip. And once it has been concluded, I will give you guys my full review of things like that on this channel. All right, so this is an 8-hour, 55-minute flight. Portugal is 5 hours ahead of Florida Eastern Standard Time. We are almost there. And we are going to have a 3-hour layover. We are going to arrive 5:55 a.m. Portuguese time. And we had time for another meal. We are now descending upon Lisbon, Portugal, and we are excited. We finally made it. We left Miami, Florida at 4:30 p.m. It is now going to be 5:55 a.m. in Lisbon, Portugal. This is going to be the first time we step foot on European soil. We cannot wait to share this journey with you guys as we explore Europe for almost 1 month.
We're here.
We have arrived at Humberto Delgado Airport in Lisbon, also known as Lisboa, Portugal. It is the Portuguese capital and largest city of Portugal with an estimated population of over 548,000. Its administrative limits, which are the metropolis, sit at about just under 3 million. Lisbon is mainland Europe's westernmost capital city and the only one alongside the Atlantic coast. All right, so that is not the Golden Gate Bridge, but the architects who built this bridge in Lisbon built the same one in San Francisco, California. You have beautiful coastline, beautiful beaches, and Lisbon has always been on my bucket list of places that I would visit if I were to go to Europe. I will give you guys a full tour of this city at the end of our trip. All right, so stay tuned for those videos in the future. Once we got here to the airport, it was quite impressive. I am a huge football fan, so I will say soccer in America, but here I will call it football because that is what it is really called. All right, so this is Benfica, which is a popular team here, and I am also a fan of Benfica in Portugal. And they also have Club Sporting, right, de Portugal as well. All right, so we couldn't come to Portugal without trying their most famous pastries. Pastel de nata. We also had a cappuccino, me and my wife, and we had a croissant. The pastry is a egg custard tart pastry, little egg in it as well, and it's common to get cinnamon dusted on top. I would have to say the total was just a little under €7. In America, this would have costed me at least $15+. Stay tuned, guys. Our next stop is Rome, Italia.